we still playing what we're playing.
And not just that, but a lot of people need to realize is that, and I understand the history behind Oakland, but Las Vegas, the gambling, the history of Las Vegas with the Raiders, the names, I think the names just go together. Not just that, but moving to Las Vegas, while it'll be a little bit harder for Oakland fans to get to the game, a lot of people grew up as Los Angeles Raider fans.
That's right.
And you're talking about a 3-hour drive down to 15 from Los Angeles.
You're splitting the difference there. Quick flight from the North Bay area, quick drive from the South Bay area there, or
you got the
area.
hotels and amenities right there that you can stay the weekend.
It's incredible.
I think it's a good move. I definitely think it's a good move.
Too.
Not just that, but a lot of people don't understand. You and I, having lived in Las Vegas, we understand the fact there's a lot of people that live there that aren't just there just for the gambling. There's a lot of residents that live there and support the things that are coming in. I mean, you look at UNLV, you look at the UFC fights. There's a lot of people that's in that local community that support a lot of the events that go on there. And I don't
you're going to get the fans. You're going to pack it out every and I think Las Vegas is going to embrace
absolutely
the Raiders. And
absolutely.
What a beautiful time to get them. They are trending upwards so hard right now.
You get your quarterback, you got your wide receiver, you have a stud defense, stud defensive player in Khalil Mack. I think it's a great time for them to move there. I think that they'll play the next 2 years in Oakland before moving to Las Vegas, but we'll definitely keep you guys up to date on that one.
Indeed.
Atlanta against Seattle.
Oh, that's a tough one.
Now,
man.
that's a tough one.
That is
a tough one. I'm going to go with Seattle at home.
I got to go with Seattle at home, too. I do.
Yeah.
Atlanta is so hot right now. They are. But I think that 12th man in Seattle, I think Seattle's going to be ready for him. I do.
Absolutely. I think Seattle is going to do everything that they can to stop Julio Jones, take him out the game, which we saw last week. You know, he was taken out the game, two catches, and Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman was able to break loose. I think what they're going to do is their linebackers in Seattle can actually run with these guys. They're not as fast, but they can run with these running backs. The two-headed horseman that Atlanta has going on. And then they'll just put Richard Sherman on Julio and try to take him out of the game. I can see Seattle winning this game, and that's going to be my pick.
Yeah.
Next game up. What's up?
No, I was saying you got the coach returning home to Seattle up there.
Yeah, that's it. That's
it.
Returning home.
Seattle for quite some time. And, definitely want to see he's going to see some familiar faces across the other side of the sideline. So that'll be a good game. That'll be a really good game to watch.
Plan. And absolutely. Be able to game plan.
Exactly.
Dallas at Green Bay.
Snoozer.
I'm
going to go with Green Bay. in Lambeau Field. The Dallas, I think Dallas has made themselves known. Okay. Right. They're not flying under the radar anymore. You got the rookies in the backfield. You obviously got that offensive line. We always knew that offensive line was built to be the best in the league. But you got Ezekiel Elliott, you got Dak Prescott back there, and some people I'm not going to say they didn't know what to expect from them, but they're rookies. So it takes a while to kind of gauge. And Dallas, I think everybody knows Dallas is for real. So I don't think Green Bay is going to take this team lightly. I think they're going to get a win at home.
Good stuff. Yeah, I'm picking my Cowboys. Obviously. And there's a couple reasons.
That makes sense.
And look, I was afraid to pick them against Cincinnati. I'm afraid to pick them against the Packers. But here's the thing that I think that the Cowboys are doing. They have their identity. They know who they are. When you don't have Tony Romo, you don't have Dez Bryant, every possession, every play, it means something. There's a lot of times when with Romo back there, there's throwaway plays and there's just a lot of different things because you feel as though that you can always get that yardage back in one play going downfield. This team right here is methodical in the way that they are driving the ball. No one else has as many scoring drives for as long as the clock that they're eating up in the NFL. These are drives that are just put together. Yeah. But here's the problem. The number one rush offense is going against the number one run defense. You know, that's gonna be something. Yeah, everyone knows Aaron Rodgers. He's having a down year. His completion percentages is down into, I believe, the 59% range right now. That can't continue. I think that Aaron Rodgers will get off. Morris Claiborne is having a good season so far. I think the Cowboys will win this game 24-20 in Lambeau and revenge that 28-7 blowout of last year.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yes, sir.
I know you'll be tuned in. You got the Colts at Houston. Man, I'm pulling for Indianapolis. I am.
Okay. I'm going with Houston on this one. I think Houston's defense will pull them through. I don't see Brock Osweiler knocking the socks off and just having a great year this year so far. But I do believe that Houston's defense will be able to get a couple turnovers from Indianapolis and really take this game over. I can see a 28-17 game.
Okay. All right.
And the last game, Arizona versus New York.
That's a tough one to pick.
Unfortunately, it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. You're right. It shouldn't be. Arizona at home, man. I just don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Arizona. I think I want to say they're gonna lean on that running game, and to try to get them through.
I'm with you on that one. I'm going with Arizona as well.
Yeah, indeed. You know, you got Minnesota and Tampa Bay on a bye week,
right?
And
Minnesota, the only undefeated team.
Yeah,
5-0.
That's right.
They will be undefeated another week.
They're going to be undefeated another week, but don't give those undefeated teams too much time to think about stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
You start to overthink things in bye weeks. All right.
Yeah, that is true. You got anything else?
No, that's it.
That's what I'm talking about. So now you have been certified informed. Yes, sir. I invite you to like our page on Facebook and subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. Please leave feedback, as you know that we like to hear exactly how you feel as though that we're doing. And as always, you can follow us on our website at www.0400acrossthestreet.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at 0400ATS and on Google+. We want your input and your feedback, so stay connected. I want to thank DJ Chill for the beats, Ron Dungy for all of his graphic work, Pat Flynn for all of his advice and setup, and all our listeners who take their time to give us great opinions and feedback. I want to let you guys know that we really and deeply appreciate you all for all the feedback that we get, whether it's through email, whether it's through seeing us around and talking to us or giving us a good shout out. We promise to make the next one our best one. We'll be here the next time. Will you? You better be. Don't miss it.
We out.